Hello and welcome to Ember Fables, Dragon Gems Rising. Last time, the fabulous Fabled Five, they had a bit of a party over in Silverin, Kala Alda. Queen Dolrith threw them a soiree, a quick one. And, they had drinks, they made friends, and Jaren serenaded everyone. And they all cried because Jaren's emotional, and it's bleeding out. So that's
through a lot.
yeah, that's everything he emanates is just sorrow and emotions. But definitely not psychic damage. So now they have continued on their journey because of the impending disaster that could be Angeline Arkwright getting a dragon gem. They're on the airship and they are headed southwest. So let's go ahead and go around the table, say who we are, who we're playing, how we're feeling. And Rachel, we will go ahead and start with you.
Okay, I'm Rachel Markley, playing Pearl Greenholm. And Pearl's there is some we got another gem and we got problems with that gem that we're gonna have to deal with. But right now, the whole Renya's dress at the party went really well, and that was that's a pretty big thing for Pearl. That's yes. So she's still riding the high of that a little bit.
Yeah, lots of people took note.
Thank you.
Dolreth personally complimented you.
Yes.
Yeah, once we can figure out, saving your boo, then you can live here and spend your days happily ever after sewing dresses for everybody.
Yep.
All right, I'm Hannah Markley, playing Renya Guy Silderant. Yes, Renya was moved by Jaren's performance, but also is, guys, a more notable thing is that we found out there's a war breaking out.
That's true.
So, that's nothing on our GM here. I'm just saying, Renya's in some emotional turmoil about war, officially. Official war. So that's kind of a big deal. And Renya, with the political mindset that she has, is kind of thinking about that. So that's where Renya's at. Yeah. And interested to see what happens with Captain, my captain, and his new powers.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't share with anybody, did you?
No, I want him to break out in an Elsa song from. Yeah, seriously. Cold doesn't bother me anyway.
I'm Alex Markley, playing Norren Gildathal, and I'm no longer freezer burnt. Maybe more just...
I am the freezer.
Just very cold, but feeling great about it. Yeah.
Yeah. Feeling great about it.
I think Alex in real life would love to imbue cold powers in his life.
Yes.
Okay.
Johnny Snow.
Yeah.
Or Storm? No.
There is an Iceman character in Marvel.
Yeah.
I don't know what his real name is, but it's Iceman.
It's Johnny Snow.
It's not.
Spicer Man.
I don't. Wow. I'm Caleb. I'm playing Jaren and sometimes Shadow for today. Jaren is another circle of hell or trauma or whatever you want to call it. Is what it feels like. Because not only is my dad my uncle, but he maybe knew that my mom is kind of a dragon, or from a dragon spawn of dragon.
Yeah.
Thus making me 1/8 dragon.
A quarter.
Oh, no, you're right. It's a quarter. Oh, that's great. Awesome. So, a little disturbed by that. I don't even really care that there's a war anymore. I'm more personal matters to attend to rather than war.
That's honestly fair, though. Like most people, I would say that's selfish, but your family.
This is fine.
Honestly, we've all met my aunt, so we know about my family, and your family makes my family look really good.
We're all good. We're fine.
Jaren doesn't even care about the war that he helped to start.
Yeah.
So
Nope, definitely don't care about that at
Yeah.
all. I did, in fact, help start it. Very much so.
C'est la vie. Yeah. So you guys are on the airship and headed southwest, and yeah. What would you like to start doing?
As soon as we get on the airship, Renya's taking a 4-hour meditation powwow. So unless you interrupt that, that's what she's doing.
Oh, it is the middle of not middle of the night.
Like, we
but,
just left dinner, though.
Yeah. It is. It's
Yeah.
the dark encroacheth rapidly.
So yeah, Renya finds quarters and sleeps.
Yeah. Norren is
do the same.
going to stand guard for the first half of the night, but also start experimenting with his powers a little bit.
Oh, yeah?
In the quiet of the night, yeah. It's like taking a glass of water and like picking it up and seeing what he can do with that. Yeah.
Interesting.
Cool.
There you go.
I'm going to bed. Too depressed for this.
Oh, poor Jaren. We gotta make
Too
sure
sad.
we like get him food in
Too
the
sad
morning
boy.
and check in on him.
Yeah, I think Shadow probably goes to bed too.
Yeah, he definitely does.
Rather than play baseball or anything like that. He's a little down for that.
He's a little antisocial.
Yep.
He's got a cold,
He does.
the flu.
Does anything happen during the first half? Because after she's done with her meditation, I'll probably also do a
We're
one.
pretty safe. I think.
Yeah, no one ever gets attacked on airships.
I didn't say like did something bad happen. I said did anything happen?
No,
Okay.
nothing happens.
Okay.
It's relatively quiet. Most of the crew's in bed. And, passes uneventfully.
Cool.
You guys want to just speed over to the next day?
I think so.
Sure.
Maybe a few days from now?
I'm fine with fast traveling. I think periodically Renya will just check in on Jaren and make sure he's, eating. And just been like, hey, if there's anything you want to talk about, but you don't have to talk about it, or, we should think about what we're going to do when we encounter her, if we have some kind of ability to subdue her, if she's attacking us, that we can talk with her without killing her, and things to be thinking about, magic wielders.
Yeah. I mean, okay, yeah, so that is Jaren wants to not kill her, obviously, but
Yeah.
to figure out like what's even happening and find more answers.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
a little defensive to the thought of like killing her. Very defensive.
Yeah. I think we can try to avoid that.
I might try to take Jaren aside a little bit and just kind of like, do you have any idea of what the Norren military is? Do you think they can stand up against Sarabia? We've seen Sarabia do some pretty crazy things.
Can I roll for like history
Uh-huh.
or something?
Go ahead and roll history.
Because my role was mostly reconnaissance and that's cocked. That's not right. There.
I'm serious.
A 6.
You rolled a 6?
Yep. I've been rolling pretty bad today. My job's been reconnaissance and spying on people when I was working with the military. So I really don't know. I kind of Don't think so, if I had to guess.
I don't know if I've seen very much in the way of. I mean, I
Military
didn't
prowess is
travel
not
very
a strong
far.
suit.
I don't think so.
If I had to guess. But, yeah.
Is this conversation happening up on like the deck?
Yeah, probably.
Right. Well,
Pearl's not being secretive.
I'm like standing at the railing, like holding my arms out while you all are talking.
Think he's okay.
After a few minutes of this, I discover how to summon a gargantuan snake.
What?
It materializes out of the moisture of the air. It's
Yeah,
like,
what?
On the ship?
On
Yeah.
the ship?
No,
It just-
over the railing, out into the
So yeah, it just
Oh, cool.
What was that?
Malcolm's gonna lean over the wheel and be like, "I'm gonna have to ask you not to do that again."
Yeah, what does the snake look like?
I mean, it's gargantuan, and it is very reminiscent of what you guys fought before.
Should we
Massive,
check
deep
on
blue.
people down below?
You could have just smashed. Who's down there? Who?
Whomever.
You just released a monster into the world.
I didn't know that was gonna happen.
What were you trying to do?
I just felt very icy,
Oh my god.
and I was trying to explore the icy space.
Check out the vibes.
Yeah,
Icy
God.
space
I was
within.
just jamming along.
Stop.
Maybe
jamming.
just don't. Don't.
Sorry.
These are
No noodles, no jam.
I want you to understand your powers and be able to use them, but we can't just throw monsters into the world.
Exactly.
Can I go look?
Sorry, I didn't know.
Look at what Pearl.
take a
Pearl has not
glance
done
out.
that. She's
You
not
just,
throwing
like, a
fire
little-
creatures.
A little tear rolls
Perception.
down and then crystallizes.
Grow up.
It's the mountains. You see the mountains down below,
We're
and
lucky I got smacked.
there's like a cloud,
Gonna fall
have risen behind you.
Maybe Steven was hot on our trail and it just.
Wow.
That's not likely. So, are you saying that you don't think Norverton can hold its own?
Doubtful.
Not without some help.
So we should.
I don't know.
I mean,
I could be wrong.
I had planned on having more people rally their army and so forth, but I kind of imagined it more organized. Like, oh, we have all the gems, and then we pull all of our resources.
Yeah.
So hopefully they can at least hold their own for now.
I sure hope so.
It's
Either
pretty
way,
unusual for people to declare wars that they don't think they can win.
that's not unusual. People do that all the time.
Maybe they've got
All
some
the
sort
time.
of.
Yep.
I don't know.
Yeah, maybe they have a gem or something. They think they're going to be really good at war.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
true.
oh no.
What? Where would they have found a gem?
I don't know.
They've been finding them everywhere.
I'm just speculating. You don't normally declare war unless you have a plan on how to win it.
So you were saying that maybe they.
Maybe.
Who's the
Maybe
the
they-
ruler again? Question mark.
Oh, King,
Mm-hmm.
Sagittarius, may he live forever.
All hail.
No, totally have this prepared. Let's take a look. I don't have the
All
king's
hail
name.
King. What's his face? That I definitely don't have written down anywhere.
Wasn't he your employer?
Kind of.
You were a spy for the crown, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Cool.
He's not
Yeah,
a
no.
detail person.
I didn't write that.
I'm not very smart.
Jaren's not a detail-oriented guy.
They literally they send me in because I can woo people, not because I'm smart.
Perfect for intelligence work.
Wow. All right.
And it wasn't like a
Norverton, King Ruffalo.
Oh yeah, almost
yeah.
Ruffalo.
Nope. Not.
Ruffalo.
Don't even know what you're talking about.
Mark Ruffalo.
Nope. His name is Henry. Henry Ruffalo.
Hank Ruffalo.
Henry. Writing it down now.
Writing it down.
All right. Well, Jaren, I've prepared some new spells, including Hold Person. I don't know how well that will work, but I'm just letting you know that I'm going into this potential conflict with your mother as prepared as I can for a non-lethal success.
I appreciate that.
But I will say, and I don't mean this, there's no way to say this kindly. If it comes down to her or one of us, I will have to choose us. I hope it doesn't, but I just want to make sure we're on the same page about that.
No, I regrettably understand.
And I wanted to know if you wanted to sit this out for any reason, if it felt like if you can't potentially face her down that way, I would understand.
Well, I have to be there.
He might be able
So-
to talk her down.
I know.
Yeah,
I'm just
maybe.
offering him an out if he wants an out.
No, I
She's
don't.
probably
I
not
have to be
expecting.
there. I have to do
Why are we
this.
always going straight for violence? I just don't understand.
We're trying to
I'm
subdue
not.
her.
I'm just giving him an out.
Yeah.
I can't imagine trying to face my mother in this kind of situation. I don't like my mother as it is, and she's perfect.
Imagine if she had tentacles.
Can you imagine?
Wow.
Sorry.
Whose mother has tentacles?
I think
My mother has tentacles.
I'm sorry I asked.
There's a reason, Malcolm, that I may have asked my aunt to pay you a lot. There's just, there's a lot of no question money
Yeah.
there.
So no more
Alright,
questions,
well.
please.
Ask me no questions, tell you no lies, something like that.
What?
Well,
Okay.
okay.
I appreciate it. I have a lot of mixed emotions about this, and I have to be there. I have to speak to her. I have to see her, figure out what's going on. But if she, I don't know, if she turns out to be even half as terrible as my father, then then inaction is not an option. So
Like if this is the point where Shadow would say something too about man, I get betrayal or something. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Thanks. Maybe I'll get some tentacles. More tentacles. I kind of miss my other tentacles.
Shadow's gonna suggest you play baseball with him.
Baseball. Okay.
It's a neat game I made up.
Okay. Shadow and I are gonna go play baseball.
Do you want to borrow my broom? It makes it really fun.
Sure.
Fly out and
Okay.
catch it.
I would love to ride a broom.
This can't possibly go
He's
wrong.
never ridden a broom before. We're gonna give him at his
Oh,
He's
yeah.
gonna fall down.
Fine. He doesn't even need to attune to it. It's fine.
Really?
I don't think so. I don't think you have to attune
No,
to
you
it.
don't have to attune to it, but does he have to make some kind of flight or dexterity check since he's literally never ridden a magical broom?
I
You
wanna
always
ride
have to do
this
your
so
flight
bad.
checks before you take off with your broom.
I want to ride the broom so bad.
You can have my broom. You can borrow it. I'm gonna expect it back.
Okay.
What's the magical word again?
It's like preamble or
Promenade or
promenade. What was
It
it?
can't be
Promenade.
preamble.
promenade? I don't think it's preamble.
It was
Promenades.
4-7.
I thought it was promenade.
Yeah, it's promenade.
Promenade.
How do you not know this? Don't you just say this every time you ride it, girl?
Excelsior.
Open sesame.
I
wait.
wrote it down.
He said
Close
he
sesame.
said-
Close sesame.
Promenade.
Perpetuity.
I really liked the old one.
Ambulation.
Yeah, it was so good.
Yeah. So
You're
promenade.
not supposed to reuse
Maybe
Promenade?
don't.
so.
Yeah, maybe
What?
don't
Said you're
fly.
not supposed to reuse passwords, so.
Yeah, maybe don't fly
Fine.
like past the deck of the ship.
Thanks, Mom.
I just
Promenade.
All right, who's pitching for me?
Do I-
Norren? Shadow hands you a potato.
Oh, sure.
Where did I write it down?
And he like throws it, but as he's getting ready to throw it, he accidentally imbues it with cold weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it just becomes this ice
Yeah.
ball.
yeah. He throws
go
it
ahead.
as
imagine
hard.
how painful it'd be to get hit
Roll.
by frozen.
A frozen
Roll an
potato.
attack, please.
Potato?
And then you have his stats. Can you roll for Shadow to
Oh,
attack?
yeah.
Is he got to roll the staff?
Okay, I just rolled a nat 20.
Oh my god! You just Elsa
What am I rolling?
crap out of it.
Please roll his staff attack and
His staff.
roll well, please.
You're gonna pummel Shadow.
Okay, so 27.
Okay, yeah. So
Thank the Lord.
if it had been anyone else, maybe it wouldn't have gone so well. But Shadow is lightning fast in his reaction, and let's see if.
Isn't he able to like grab
So if he hits
Oh, okay. So
projectiles?
darkness does not.
thank God.
Oh, good.
So that flies off. Now we need you to make a dexterity
See
saving
if
throw.
you catch
I
it.
love this.
You're gonna now get pummeled with it.
The world
Yeah,
is
that's
ending.
like
War is
two.
on
That's
the horizon.
that's two really high rolling attacks
10.
worth of potential damage.
A 10.
Doesn't come
10.
10.
Wow. Are you trying to catch it?
Yeah, of course I'm trying to catch it. I don't know what's happening.
All
I'm
right.
playing baseball with my boys. I am supposed to catch it. It's the only thing I know. Plus, I'm trying to fly on a broom
Okay.
for the first
Never
time.
gone wrong before.
That makes sense that you wouldn't actually catch it because there's no way, even if it was like a gentle pitch,
But I'm trying.
that you're on a broom for the first time. Yeah, no, I know you're trying, Mr. Quidditch player.
Do I need to like roll something else for being on a broom?
Huh?
Do I need to do anything else?
No, dexterity saving throw was good. So
Okay.
you leaned out, you swung your arm up, and
So, is there no chance? Is there no chance that because it was frozen solid, that when Shadow hits it, it doesn't explode into a million pieces?
well, there was a possibility for that. But
Okay,
he,
I was
he
just
rolled
asking.
such a good attack.
Precise.
Yeah. So. You take 9 points of cold damage
Awesome.
as it just wings your arm. It's like,
So I almost caught it.
yeah.
Sick.
He has frostbite on his hand, but you're saying there's a chance.
Yes. Okay.
Should we interfere, Poro, do you think?
I mean, make some popcorn, maybe.
Want to try again, guys?
No. No.
You okay over there?
No.
What happened?
Well, I almost caught it, but that was not a potato. Whatever you threw at me was not a potato anymore.
What do you mean? It was definitely a
What
potato.
was that? What did you do?
What did you hand me, Shadow? Thought you handed me a potato.
Yeah, it was a potato.
I don't know. He's crazy. Jaren needs help.
No, it was freezing cold and it hurt.
I don't understand.
I don't know
His
why.
got,
hand
like-
actually looks a little crystallized, Captain. And it wasn't that long ago, like 10 minutes ago, that you. I just called upon a magical frozen snake, so I'm inclined to believe him.
I just don't understand what happened.
Well, I don't need you to understand. I need you to make it better.
I mean, I don't have the warm powers.
Yeah, all right. I'll like rub your arm a little bit.
Doesn't heal.
Bring some life back. No, it doesn't. It just warms you up.
You take
Uh-huh.
10 damage. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay, I was fully ready for that. I have second-degree burn.
No.
Okay.
Your skin
Well,
starts to slough off though. There are scales under it. No, kidding.
he's having too much.
Well, no more baseball for Jaren. But
That was fun.
I'm gonna fly
Thanks.
around on the broom for some more.
Wee.
It is pretty fun.
Wee.
Fly like under the ship. And then
Honestly-
Do an
back up.
acrobatics check.
Honestly,
Oh,
this
yeah,
makes him,
baby.
like, happy.
I'm gonna fall off. That's
Does he want to fall off? Look at how happy he looked at that.
an acrobatics. Okay, that's an 8.
I'm a little worried
Oh,
about it.
okay.
I've been rolling terrible.
Yeah. You flip upside down accidentally, and you're like trying to make it look non-accidental while trying to right yourself, and it's very ungainly.
Jaren, don't fall, Jaren.
Shadow's just like,
But he does not fall to his death. He just looks a fool.
no,
Okay.
yeah,
That's
and
important.
you do end up scrabbling back up,
Okay.
and then get off the broom. And,
Yeah, I'll give that back. Thank
She
you.
makes it look really
She
easy.
does. That
Yeah.
was a
hop on
little
it.
hard.
That, I mean, I think
Slide
her
around the deck a little bit.
core strength must be just unimaginable.
She must have like an 8-pack.
abs of steel. Our sweet little lady
yeah.
girl.
Very strong.
Maybe that's why she's so hunched. Her abs are just constantly
Yeah.
constricting and pressing.
Yeah,
That's how muscles work, I think. I went to medical school.
Yeah.
Kind of.
It shows. Yeah.
The best education Silver could offer.
The royal schools.
Oh no!
wow.
Oh, I definitely envisioned going home to look different.
Yeah. So, you guys keep traveling, and slowly the mountains give way to rocky plains below, with mountains off to. Is it port or starboard? Nobody knows.
To the right.
Off that away to the west. And I'm definitely not screen recording this, so.
That's okay.
You guys travel down the length of Flimrel Garak. The night falls. You want to do anything? You're having regular meals. And,
Potatoes.
yep,
Mushrooms.
Do I have anything in particular? I
loads
wanna
of potatoes.
do for a couple
Loads of
days?
potatoes. We went to Idaho.
What would I?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing that like Renya has to prepare.
Yeah. I've got a mini chess set. I could play chess with somebody.
Shadow placing.
Yeah.
Oh, I've got this book, The History of Javros.
Oh, you rolled very poorly. Shadow doesn't know how to play chess.
Oh, should I roll? I don't know if I know how to play chess.
You guys just make up your own game.
I got 18 on the dice.
He got a 5.
Yeah.
He loses.
You
Can he learn?
Haha!
I don't know.
over the course of the.
Does anyone want to teach him without cheating?
I'm not cheating.
No, I think we're fine.
Suspicious.
You want to read the history of Shalros?
I'm trying to think if there's any other countries that it might be interesting that there. Maybe since we're heading to Drepland, is there any information about Drepland?
In the history of. Oh, yeah.
Javros?
Roll an investigation check.
Oh, I'm good at those.
What can I say?
Oh yeah, hey Renya, do you want to look at this book with me about the history of
Have a book reading party.
Yeah, let's
book
run
club?
through it together.
Can I get
Are we
advantage?
going to a mountain?
Okay, just-
Volcano.
You get disadvantage, actually.
How do you feel about that? Oh, boy.
Renu just wants to talk about other things.
Disadvantage. That's cocked.
I was kidding. No, you don't
Oh.
get advantage or disadvantage. What was the first roll?
What was it? 2.
Sorry, I probably should be more
Okay, so 2 plus 5
serious.
is 7.
Okay. 7, yeah. You locate where it talks about Drepland. There's not a whole lot of information. It talks about the tribal wars and kind of the rumors of cannibalism and the fact that lizard people are just kind of not seen very well around the world.
Is this like one of those things though? and this is just maybe a Hannah question, where in D&D there are definitely certain kinds of creatures that are just like alignment evil. Is it like that they just are evil, or is this like one of those things that like they're misunderstood because they look like tieflings?
I guess you guys are gonna have to find out.
Yeah.
Oh
okay.
man.
There's not a lot of information.
Do they only eat other lizard people?
That's true. If they're
Or-
only
Cannibals.
I'm not a lizard
cannibalists,
person.
Then we're not lizard people. We're fine.
Jaren
Well-
feels pretty comfortable with this assertion.
Because dragons aren't lizards.
You're
No.
likely to get
I'm not a dragon. I am something else. Oh
Yeah.
my god.
So shut up.
Cool.
Thank you.
So we're just traveling.
Yeah.
Just going.
Yeah,
Going on our merry old way.
so that
Fucking
next
on the
night
guitar.
ends, and you guys arise early in the morning. It said it was 68 hours, so that's like 48 hours plus 20 hours. So it's when do you guys you
Like
you
3-ish
headed out at
days.
like 10. 10 the next day, and then 10 the following day, and then
You
so
would be there around 8 a.m.
it's 12 hours.
Day.
Yeah, let's say early morning is when you would come. You guys travel, over the Olamdar Sea of Flimral Karak, and then come over into the mountains that mark the Drepland border. The marshes and the dead lands look very wasted down below.
Now, does Captain Malcolm know? I mean, like, obviously, I was telling him, like, take us to Drepland. But does he know where this mountain is?
I mean, it is the largest peak in all of Drepland.
So it's
Okay.
pretty easy for us to find.
Yeah, it's not
And
hard.
then, is it an active volcano? Does
No,
anyone
it's
know
dormant.
that? Oh, okay.
For now. Let's fix that.
No.
Let's trigger some kind of event that makes this an active
And
volcano.
then everybody's gonna blame me.
We're
and
gonna
it's
kill
gonna be
all the
my
lizard
fault.
people.
Yeah, so you guys are coming into view of Mount Drespot, and there is there it is. The fetid air smells very caustic as it wafts up from below. And you see the iron-colored peak rising out of the cloud layer. And Malcolm points and says, "There it is."
Thanks, Milk.
Do we have
Yeah.
any, like, the other airship had small vessels with, like, a small, like, it was like some kind of levitation stone or something. It was like another small vessel that we took. Is there some, like, basically small vessel that we can take to get really close to the mountain, just our crew? No?
No.
Okay.
Some smaller.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but they can fly down to like level with the the crater opening.
Oh, okay.
I could ferry people across.
There is a spider on this camera stand, and he just crawls down from being near the screen. Sorry, I was like, I was watching him to see if he was gonna like
Walk across the camera
go
lens.
across. He's on their side. It's fine.
Yes, it's I'm sure it's fine.
Yeah,
I don't see it.
I see him. Sorry, I drew all of our attention to this. Okay, so let's do that. Let's get to like the cone or whatever.
Caldera.
Yeah.
Thank you.
cone. The what?
Caldera. Right?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Caldera.
Sorry, I thought that was the word for it.
Is that it?
For like the crater, the
Yeah,
volcanic
the
crater.
opening at the top.
You sound really confident about that. Let's just go.
I
with
mean,
it.
I'm very,
I love
I'm
it.
very not
I love
confident
it.
now. I'm gonna have
No,
to.
no, as
Dude,
long as
I know
it's not
nothing about
like
volcanoes,
you
so
misremembering a
we're
name
okay.
from one of my maps. That's I'm okay with this.
like caldera. That's an elven word. So, okay, as soon as we get flush, I want to do a perception check to see. I'm looking for two things. One, activity. Like, I mean, we're a huge, big airship descending from the sky. Are we seen and are people
Sure.
responding?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then two,
Perception
looking for some
check.
kind of like trail or
Can we
path.
Smart boy.
we all look around?
Everyone can do it, even Shadow.
We're Perception?
Yes. Perception.
Where's my mama?
That's worse.
Perception.
I'm looking for my mom. Oh my gosh.
You're just you are beset by your emotions. Oh, I just rolled
switch out
as
some
you
dice?
You
did.
want to switch the dice for real?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to switch out dice.
Can I take my passive perception?
Yeah,
No.
can I?
No.
All right, then it's a 10,
11.
which I have crazy high perception.
13.
26.
I rolled
Hey.
a 2.
Wow. Yeah.
I have a plus.
I was making fun of you, so then I rolled a
I
3.
rolled a 17.
That's
Let's see if I can roll.
Okay.
I rolled really high.
Pretty dice.
So you see the
different die.
craggy, slanting, slope up to the whatever it's called, rim, and then the very steep slope down in. It's covered in places very thickly in mosses and ferns, and that adds this vibrance to the blackened, charred remains of the sleeping mountain. But you don't see any movement. There's no obvious, path or anything. It's very where there is growth. It's thick and undisturbed.
Yeah. So we should try to find a way in. I'm really hesitant because we've been told so many times now to be really careful, and the extent of our planning is basically where are we going, and then we go. I did get some fire-resistant potions. I have no idea if those will even be needed or necessary. Like, they might be completely useless. We have no real way of defending ourselves from psychic attacks or psychic, manipulations. Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
That's the DM looking at us very smugly, like, I'm trying to warn you! I don't even know how would one do that!
The
I don't
DM
know.
is trying to make wind happen that's not too crazy.
None of us have any, helms that would protect us.
Nope.
I can deal psychic damage.
Right.
Fight
I don't-
fire with fire.
I don't think I can.
Yep.
So I'm just not sure what's our strategy here. I have no idea, what if we just enter this place and we're our psyches are immediately attacked? Do we send Shadow to scout ahead? But is that dangerous because then he's alone? Do we just decide
Well,
that this
we've
is not the
established
kind
that
of
he's
split?
really fast.
Right, but if he got attacked, if some kind of psychological thing happened and impaired him, then he would be completely alone.
Hundreds and hundreds of miles away, Dorian is like, "Oh, I'm so glad I'm not advising them right now.
Oh, yeah. So we get there and I go, Dorian, we're at the volcano. We just got here. Do
He's
you have
gonna-
any idea which part of it we should look in? I don't see Jaren's mom yet.
There's no response.
Yeah, no,
Dorian?
we're on our own. Dorian.
Dorian.
He's hiding in the restroom.
No, we need to figure this out. I think we should all stay together. I don't think there's any need for us scouting. I think any kind of separation could be very dangerous.
Yeah, maybe.
So,
I think we should find the first cave and just go in it.
We're just gonna march into any cave.
Whichever one is the first.
I could send Poe inside. I could.
Yeah.
I mean, you're saying inside as if we know where we're going.
It's true.
We know that it's probably somewhere in this, but volcanoes often have a huge network of lava tunnels, so we could get lost.
Or trapped
Could I
with the lava.
try to send Poe ahead deeper into the caldera to spy things out a little bit?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Yeah, and how steep is it? If we're on the lip of this, how steep is it? Just like a hill?
You guys aren't standing there. I mean, you're on the ship yet because, Malcolm's recommending that he lower you in via rope, just because it's fairly steep.
Okay.
Mossy.
Let's send Poe in
Okay.
and see if Poe sees anything useful. I love Poe, but let's be real.
I know he's
When has that
usually
literally
not that
ever
helpful.
happened?
See if he comes back with an
So
olive
wait,
branch.
he rolled a 12.
Never comes back at all.
16.
that's not bad,
16
Paul.
perception. Oh, wait, perception. 13 perception. Because I
Okay.
looked at persuasion.
He's more persuasive than he is perceptive.
He's a
Yeah,
bird.
yeah.
What?
Wolf the Raven.
He's a.
Okay.
better talker than.
I love that.
All right. So yeah, he goes on down, and there is the rounded cavernous opening goes down a ways, and then there is this part where the south side just opens out, and there's a darkness there, but it's definitely an opening to a cavern that's fairly large. Poe reckons it is about 20 feet high.
Okay. Sounds big. I'm gonna look through Poe's eyes. Like, that looks big enough that maybe a dragon could have crawled in there once.
All right, so let's lower down, I suppose, right?
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna fly. You wanna ride with me?
I would love that,
All right,
actually.
have
We'll
fun.
meet you menfolk in a minute. Go ahead and take the rope ladders.
Whee!
Whee!
Wow.
There they go.
Harry!
All right.
Shadow's like a little peeved. Didn't get to go on the broom.
So
Thought we had something special, but okay.
So entitled.
He's fine. He's a monk.
Yes, so the soil at the bottom of the pit is a mixture of loam and rock. There's a cavernous opening, like I mentioned, and it goes receding down into the gloom. The rocks glint black and sharp here, and you guys have gone in. I forgot, none of you need torches or light sources at all, so never mind that. You see this, it's kind of shaped smoothly down the floor, and some of the ceiling looks carved. And there is actually a door at the very back, and on the right-hand side is a pedestal. Yeah, it's a carved rock platform with 4 chiseled pedestals on each corner, and on the raised platform sits a small stone chest with golden edging.
There's no way it's this
That's
easy.
no.
There's
There's got to be something else in there.
So, yeah, I assume the guys, Shadow, Jaren, Norren, are all sliding down the rope ladder, or roping down the slide ladder, whatever it is.
Is it just a rope or is it a ladder?
I don't know
it was gonna be just a rope, but then I said rope ladder.
It's a rope ladder. It's become a rope ladder.
Attack.
Do you have a detect magic?
No.
Oh, there's also a.
You've never had a detect magic? I
No.
just manifested that memory of you detecting.
Does
I can identify things
Identify,
after
that's-
we've found
that's
them.
what I was-
Does Jaren have detect magic? Wow, you guys don't have detect
It would
magic.
have taken
Wow.
an entire
All right.
invocation.
No,
for
I'll
me to
write
have
this
gotten
down.
Detect magic, so I left that up to the cleric.
Party does not have detect magic.
Wait, can I detect magic?
I don't
As a
know.
cleric?
that
It's
sounds
a
like something
cleric
you would be
spell.
able to
I
do.
think I could have if I had prepared it last night. I didn't.
All right.
Wow.
We are really set up for success.
I'm telling you, our plans are basically not
Just
planned.
go. Let's just go and see what happens. We're the most laid back.
100% YOLO.
Detect magic.
I should let you know that there's also
Artificer, bard, cleric,
You
druid,
could
paladin, ranger,
too.
sorcerer, wizard.
he doesn't hear you.
I don't know what you mean.
What?
Sorry.
Yeah. So there is also a skeleton on the foot of the stairs of the pedestal.
What kind of skeleton?
And it's a horse.
What?
It's a horse.
Yeah, it's a dead horse. As a skeleton. A horse skeleton.
So what?
It's not like reanimated. It's just
let's
a
okay.
pile
Let's
of
be real
bones.
here.
No,
for
it's
a
just
moment.
a pile of
Pearl.
bones.
Pearl.
What? Huh?
A
So one
horse.
of our horses.
No, a horse didn't trot its way down into this volcano. Something brought it down here.
Very long time
it's
ago.
It's a skeleton, though.
It's a skeleton,
So it's like,
Yeah, so at some point long ago, there's something like no one rode a horse in here unless this cave
well, what do you think they didn't
hasn't-
flew it?
literally that there's something that might be big enough to fly a horse down to eat it.
Maybe, yeah.
Oh.
Or
If it's been eaten, though, we should be able to tell.
Do you want to count the bones, mister?
No, I'm saying that the bones would be more scattered.
Are you doing like a medical investigation?
do it.
I'm just making
do
an
it,
assumption.
okay, I can do it. Like I will investigate the bones. Are there little bite marks? Maybe the thing is that
Medicine check.
this oh, that's bad. This tunnel might lead out to another side, and maybe somebody rode in here. What is my medicine? Plus,
Okay.
Hey, that's pretty good.
14. It's okay for a 6.
Yeah, it looks eaten.
Yeah, no, it looks eaten. I was right.
Chomp,
It's-
chomp.
There's bite marks. And
All right, so we're in the right cave because that giant
Something-
dragon brought it up here and ate it.
Also, the conspicuous treasure chest.
Yeah.
Yeah, no one touch that. No one go near it. Please,
Don't you have
Jaren,
a ring
Pearl,
that lets you know if you're near
Steven.
Steven?
Yeah.
Only if Steven
Is it
looks
on?
like
Are you
Steven.
wearing it?
Yeah, I'm wearing it.
Okay.
This is unrelated. Okay,
It's not
Is
buzzing.
It's not.
I don't even know if it
completely-
works.
It's not that unrelated.
no, you're right. Can you check for
In
traps?
fact, for him, it's very related.
We need to focus on the task at hand, which is that
Relatable.
we're in this cave and we need to look at things. Can you please
Do you want to be helpful?
do a lap around the room,
Yes.
checking for traps?
I shall.
Can
Check for
Jaren,
traps.
Pearl, and I do a lap around the room?
What specifically are you checking
Investigating
for traps?
the pillars and looking for any iconography or runes.
You said there
or
were
symbols.
pillars?
I can do that.
Yeah, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna check the perimeter and any fixtures in the room.
Okay.
Trigger
There's
point.
a door. There's a chest. There's the altar thing with the pedestals.
There's a door.
Check the altar first.
Okay, I'm gonna check the altar for traps.
We'll need
Go
to
ahead
check
and roll.
everything, but
This is an investigation roll, right?
Uh huh.
Okay.
And then the rest of us are just gonna scan the room, kind of look around for.
I love how you don't use your dice tray.
Isn't it awesome? It's only for
Or
containing
misuse your dice tray, really.
I use it for
containing.
it's
organization.
yeah.
if he rolls more than a
Curtain.
d20, he uses it.
Yeah, so I got a 24.
Seems pretty clear. You actually found the remains of some incense that was burned
Okay.
upwards of a long time ago.
Does it smell good?
Norren estimates between 500 and 1,000 years.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Lick it.
Okay. The rest of us were gonna do kind of an investigation around the room. I'm looking specifically for like iconography, writing, symbols, anything to denote more about this location and what it is.
Sure, go ahead and roll.
I'm going to look for objects on the floor.
I'm gonna
Go ahead and
look
roll.
for any signs of a person being here, like
Like recently.
footsteps, or I mean, like tracks or.
Why would
Go ahead and
that's
roll.
investigation? I always forget
like
how
to
low my
try to open
investigation
that
is compared to my perception.
Chest.
Okay,
Some-
Well, I'm
looking
gonna check
for
the chest for traps
footsteps.
next.
go ahead and roll for that, yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be an 8 investigation.
Wait,
14.
14?
There's a spider on the microphone.
Oh, I see it.
We're warming up the room, folks, and the baby spiders are coming on out.
Yeah, it's fine.
This is our origin story.
Did we get it?
No, it's
Okay.
fine.
What did you roll, Rachel?
I got a 7. I didn't actually get off the broom because I didn't want to like disturb the footprints in case as I saw Jaren looking
Right.
for that.
It doesn't matter. Jaren doesn't know what he's doing.
Yeah. So, Renya, you become like aware of on the door there are these like squares, and they've got like these curves, intricately designed, carved into them. You're pretty sure that they would slide around if you tried that. Like it might be a picture that you could slide into place. Rachel, Pearl is trying very hard not to disturb the dust, and
The spiders.
The broom is actually dragging on the floor and you don't realize it. So you're just
no.
like, but you uncover a nice mosaic. It's not, they're like 1 foot by 1 foot blocks, kind of in alternating, gray tones. And I forgot what you were looking at, what Jaren was specifically looking
I was
at.
looking for footsteps and signs of people.
Yes. Jaren finds nothing.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you rolled for checking for traps for the chest?
27.
Yes, yeah. You're fairly certain that the chest at one time had a trap, but it has been disarmed.
Okay.
Which probably means somebody else has gotten into it first.
Okay.
It is locked, though.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and pick the lock and open it up.
A roll for that.
What would that be?
Sleight of hand.
Sleight of hand.
Would you add your proficiency bonus to?
Twice. So, I mean, you're proficient in sleight of hand anyways, I imagine, so you would just add your proficiency on top of
I think
whatever
it's
number
written
you roll.
in, so you're just adding,
okay.
adding your 10, I think.
Yeah, say it should be a pretty high number.
It's a 10.
The wind
Yeah.
should probably die down.
Well, wait a minute. My proficiency bonus is 3, so if Dex is 8 and this is 3, that should be 11.
I might end up change that after
Okay,
I
then
up
it's
your
an
other
11.
stat
That makes
this
sense.
morning. So
Whoop, whoop. Good catch, buddy. I can't even read that. That's insane.
It's a 19. Yeah,
so
so
30.
30.
There you go.
30.
Rogue's gonna rogue, man.
You feel the last tumbler click into place, and the dust comes oozing out. You just barely managed to make that roll. I'll have you know. And as you lift the lid, it's like the air of this chest is just so old and, I mean, essentially non-existent. And you find this inside the chest. Yeah.
Oh my.
Here you go.
Oh my.
What is
Find
this?
a carved wooden box inside the chest.
I'm sure there's nothing weird in it.
It appears to be a puzzle box.
Like for real? Mm-hmm. So cool. Rania said in a British accent. Wow.
British accent here.
That's amazing. Can you like crack it open? Like,
my God.
actually, though, this is how Hannah approaches those things. I'm like, well,
Break
how
it.
fragile is it? And where's a hammer?
I'm actually afraid he's gonna break it though.
I'm probably going to break it.
Did you pull the string yet?
Yes, it's not pullable quite yet.
Oh.
There we go.
You're doing this where the camera can see, right?
Now, is anyone else doing anything, or have you all gathered round?
I think we're all together,
captivated.
Look at that.
Hmm.
Did you try this? Did you try that? No, poke that. Maybe there's a secret button.
There's a key. Oh my.
Okay.
A British accent. My.
Norren is been possessed.
Let's see inside of there. This is really exciting. I want you to know.
He said, this is really exciting. I want you to know.
If you want any hints, you can make intelligence checks.
Well, I'm still working on this, so.
While he's working on that, can I investigate the door more closely? You said there's like sliding tiles or something.
The door has these tiles on the front that slide.
I try the doorknob. Is it locked?
It is. It's locked.
Okay, so we're gonna need to figure out the tiles. What do they look like? How many are there?
Yeah, it's a 3x3 square, so 9 tiles. with one free space, and there's like a snake head on one, and then there's like curving body parts essentially.
Okay.
So
Can I try to start sliding them around to make like basically a full snake or whatever?
do an intelligence check.
You said there were also tiles on, like mosaic tiles on the floor.
Yeah, it's nicely carved, little different.
Could I
feel
maybe
like
use
the
my
next step
broom
has to
and sweep those and get a better look at
I
them?
think it's.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
like a little.
Go ahead. Roll a sweeping check.
You said you wanted
I don't know.
What's that, strength?
you said
Dexterity.
you wanted intelligence.
Dexterity?
Yeah, intelligence. Yeah.
13.
Okay. Yeah. No. I mean, Renya gets the feel for this, and after a minute, it all kind of clicks into place, and you're like, oh yeah, and it clicks, and you grab the door handle, and then you hear a above you, and as you like look up, there is this whoosh as this snake drops from the ceiling
Oh, shoot.
onto you, and
I didn't have I forgot to have a check for traps on this door.
yeah, roll a dexterity saving throw.
Jaren and Norren are investigating.
Yeah, they're just in the corner. I was trying to solve
They
another
have no
puzzle. I was
idea.
trying to be a dex saving throw.
Yeah.
14.
This.
Yeah, so you like nimbly dodge out of the way, like kind of maybe do a little scream or whatever as this massive skeleton of a snake just lands on you.
Oh.
But it's alive and it's moving?
Which
No, it's
I
dead.
think about is what.
It's a skeleton.
You think so? That's
gross.
Disgusting.
Oh, wait, I have an idea.
There, I just want to say, let's just note for a moment. The captain and all of his like, oh, protect you, my lady. Like, what if that snake had been alive and I just died? Like, and he's just broing out over there over this puzzle box.
There's like a specific.
No comment. Just gonna.
Yeah.
What was your roll?
10.
Yeah, I mean, after a while, you do manage to clear the floor. It's a 9x9 area, a 9 foot by 9 foot. It kind of looks almost chessboard-esque, but you know, it's just, it seems decorative.
Okay.
Well,
Keyhole.
Well,
I don't know that we should open
I'm sure the
the
keyhole's
door
probably
and go
behind
through
this
it
piece
because they're
or
very busy.
Oh. Well,
You know? So,
we could just beat it with a rock.
what was, yeah. You know,
I don't think that's the way to.
Unless maybe there's a glass bottle inside or something.
Maybe let the girls give it a try. I mean,
What were you gonna
you
say?
discovered part of it.
If you get that stuff
I don't know
inside.
what I was going to say. Probably nothing important.
You upset that you didn't get to see your parents while we were back at your
Not
house?
really. I mean,
Wait, so.
it's not that we don't miss them, but
If there's this.
I've spent. This is not honestly the longest I've been away from them. It just feels like it because of all the traveling and everything, but I've been away from them longer, so.
When was that? Says Shadow. Totally here.
Well, when I moved to live with my aunts, there was an extended period where I hadn't seen them, and they live further away from the keep, so visits were few and far between.
This doesn't shift, it's just this.
Also, my mother and I are not really speaking right now.
See anywhere where the
She didn't want me to come to the court. She had a very different idea for me, including an engagement and things.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Does this back piece move?
I'm not engaged anymore, so I'm sure you can imagine
Anymore?
how that went. Wasn't my idea.
Oh.
Is there some? Ooh.
Oh, huh, huzzah!
Was there something
That's
wrong
the
with the
keyhole.
fella?
Now, the key can bend.
Okay.
So do you want me to just show you how to do the key piece?
Not yet.
Is the key supposed
I will
to bend?
be careful not to bend it. How's
Okay.
that sound?
Good luck.
No, I don't think there was anything wrong with
There's
him. You know, we just. I wasn't interested.
so it turns, and then there's got to be another level.
Is
Did
it-
he take
are you
that
pushing
well?
it in?
I haven't yet. I'm not pushing very hard.
No,
Why don't
no,
you Why don't you show us
I think it was
the key? Because I don't want to. I am worried about breaking
Yeah.
it. Actually,
It takes me I remind myself every time.
So you insert, then you turn, counterclockwise, and okay. Did you break it? Lift the lid.
Aha.
Oh my goodness.
Okay. So there's then another part.
It's made off with the key.
I don't think we.
You don't need the key anymore.
Well, there's a mirror.
Okay. So there's a mirror and there's like
Can you
an
turn? Let me
empty-
let us see.
Yeah.
Show the contents.
Is
A bigger key.
there's another bigger key.
Where'd you get that key?
There's a
I borrowed it. I'm sorry.
A pocket watch, or is it a compass? I can't tell.
It's
Yeah.
a pocket watch.
Okay, so do I recognize any of these, or do I understand what any of these things are? This
I mean, do an intelligence check, I guess.
That?
An intelligence
Little squishy
roll.
piece.
There's a little squishy piece.
It's a little squishy.
I think just ignore that.
What'd you say? Intelligence?
Yeah, intelligence.
Oh gosh, 9.
So
I mean, the rest can. Any of us?
The door over there is locked.
Yeah, I was like, can the rest of us just take a look at these things? Like, can I pick them up and look at it too?
Yeah. So there is a necklace pendant, and
that's scary looking.
very scary looking.
Arcana? Or just
And
Yeah.
there is a clock
insight?
piece.
No, I guess I wouldn't.
And anyone who wants to do, you could cast.
Like what? What do you suggest? Arcana.
What's that spell where you figure out stuff?
Identify.
Identify. Thank you. Thank you.
I only have. I can.
This is the most suspicious looking thing. You
Yeah,
should.
maybe you shouldn't be swinging around.
I'm just looking at
We
it.
recently had
well-
a bunch of like fireball necklace.
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm not like
Yeah.
swinging around dangerously. I'm just watching it. Do you want to see it?
Sure. Can I look at it more closely and do like an Arcana check instead of just going straight for using my use? of
Yeah.
Identify right away?
Absolutely. Yes.
Yeah, someone
Please
else,
don't actually throw it
someone
at
else
me.
should also do an intelligence on this.
Well, that looks like
Well, what
a
about
key.
Well, I rolled a nat 1 just now when Gabe asked me to roll an intelligence. So I don't even know what is a clock. What is a key?
Yeah.
What is?
And what is a mirror? Why is
Should
it?
I roll?
Oh, the mirror is just part of the box.
Oh, it's not.
It's just for
I didn't actually
Pretty.
do anything. with it.
pretty.
If it's Arcana, I got a 15.
Oh, 15? Yeah. I mean, you're pretty certain it is a magical necklace.
Oh,
Yeah.
all right.
And do you want to roll Arcana on the?
Why don't you do a general
Clock piece?
Arcana check on both of those, and
Okay.
then you can actually figure out. Because if this is
4.
really magical, then that helps us.
Wow,
4.
Have you rolled above 10 today
Yeah.
for
It was
shadow?
when I went. No, it was when I was intimidating that guy.
Oh yeah, and I
That's
didn't
why.
really give you very much with that.
No, I had a 27 or something.
yeah, you just made enemies. That's what you did.
Apparently.
Yeah, I mean, it might be magical. Maybe it's just a clock.
Give me
I'm gonna
that.
give Pearl all the things. Pearl.
Let me look
let's give
at
that
it.
to Pearl.
My Arcana's not that great, but we'll see.
I'm not a smart boy. What
Oh,
are
this is
you
a
doing?
15, 16, so 17 to check if the watch is magical.
Yeah, I mean, it is. It's very magical.
Super
All right,
magical.
super
All right,
magical.
you want to
Alice,
also check the key,
Alice,
and then you can
Curse
decide
of
if you want to use any of your spells to identify.
Oh, a magic key too.
Well, why not? What if it's a
All right,
key
all
that
right,
opens all doors?
That'd be
It's
fantastic.
the key to your heart.
Oh yeah.
Harry.
I know.
Yeah, that looks real familiar.
Yeah.
14.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably the key to the door.
Oh.
Okay. Wow.
Okay, well, why don't you do these? Do you need 10? Or can you just do it?
Oh, here, Alex.
All right.
I'll put it back without putting this in it.
I will use my free
didn't even
use
lock it,
of
so-
identify to
Oh.
I was
do
just gonna put the
the
pieces all
necklace.
proximate so you could.
If you want to just hand it over, I'll just
Well.
put it together.
I'm just
And
holding it and
isn't that cool, though?
That's very cool.
I had that and I wanted to.
You wanted to incorporate that.
Yeah.
identify.
Let's sneak this one in.
I identify this as something that was purchased at a Renaissance festival.
It looks familiar to the one that my son purchased at a Renaissance festival, actually. Conveniently.
Hey. That's funny, actually. Where's... Oh,
I was like, oh wait, that's Oliver's necklace.
Keys in there.
I locked the key into it.
Oh, dear. How do you get it out without the key in there, Alex? Silly goose.
You might have.
Silly goose.
You goofed it up, bro.
Nah, I guess you didn't.
So
So are you casting Identify or
Yes,
what?
I am casting Identify on the necklace.
Yeah. So the necklace is a necklace of true sight.
Ooh.
Wearing the necklace gives the wearer, after attunement, the ability to see through any illusion. Illusions look like a haze of red mist to the wearer.
Well, that's exciting.
I make a party suggestion. I know Shadow is not feeling his best, but maybe Shadow should take it and attune, because if he's scouting ahead,
Yeah,
then
that's
he
true.
can tell us.
There you
That
go.
makes a lot of sense.
Like he's not going to be,
To
he's not going to
Shadow.
scout ahead and then also be fooled by whatever he sees by scouting ahead.
That's true.
Great idea.
I'm going to
Very
go ahead
clever.
and use a spell slot and also identify the watch.
Okay.
Go for it.
So Shadow gets this.
Boop-a-doop-a-doop.
Oh, I need to lock it first.
Were you already texting him, Hannah?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Because
Wow.
the potions that I got him.
Yeah.
It's a necklace of what?
Maybe you should do
True
that
sight.
later.
Necklace of True Sight. It's I made it up,
Okay.
so I don't know if it's actually a thing or not. But after attunement, it gives the ability of the wearer to see through any illusion. The illusion looks like a haze of red mist.
Okay.
Just constantly?
Yeah.
That's pretty
Wow, that's really good. Alright, I'm also casting Identify on the clock.
Oh, okay.
No pocket.
Yeah, it is a clockwork amulet,
Ooh.
which you will have to look up because I didn't write that one down. I didn't make it up.
A
Sue me.
clockwork.
I
Do you want to look it up?
I will look that one up.
Okay.
Do.
Didn't realize they were so horology. Right?
Clockwork amulet. When you make an attack roll while wearing the amulet, you can forego rolling the d20 to get a 10 on the dice. Once used, this property can't be used again until the next dawn. So it's
Can we give
an
it to-
automatic 10.
Can we give it to Norren?
Yeah.
Well, not just because he rolls badly, but because if he can make his automatic first attack with sneak attack,
Oh.
like an
That's
automatic
true.
10 and hit, then he could be sneaking in and doing like a fair bit of damage before the battle even really starts.
An automatic 10 is for an attack roll?
Yeah.
So you would just determine on the d20, like, hey, I'm not going to roll this. I'm just going to get a 10. But what does it give you if you're adding your attack? Like, what does that mean you would end up with?
Your attack.
17.
So,
That's
17.
That's pretty
Which-
good automatic hit.
How do you calculate the attack bonus?
Huh?
So it's your sneak attack. However you normally do your sneak attack bonus.
So, are you talking about the damage bonus, or are you talking about like how you?
Yeah,
your
whatever
attack
whatever is your attack bonus. Oh, which actually should go up by 1.
Yeah, it's
Probably,
your
'cause you're dex.
dexterity plus proficiency.
For whatever your
My
attack
my dexterity plus proficiency
Yeah, it should be so 8
plus
Right.
3.
plus
I've
plus the 2 for the weapon, right?
This might need to be a pause thing and looking at Alex's
Yeah,
sheet,
yeah.
seriously.
yeah.
So-
I've this has been 7 for like the
I
past
cannot
year.
be 100% responsible for everything to do with your
No,
character sheet.
I'm just saying I probably could have been doing better.
You probably could have.
No,
Alex.
actually, you couldn't because she just changed it to 20. So it was
Your dex
7 was a
wasn't
correct addition. It's only just recently gone up to 8 because your proficiency bonus has not gone up to 4 yet. So 3 plus 5 is 8 plus 2 for the thing that I gave you. You're welcome. So now it is what 10. So you're looking at a
sounds right.
20 if you use your clockwork.
What?
No, it makes sense. It makes sense. What we can talk about.
So
We can
8
math
plus
later.
8 plus 3 plus something else is 10.
So it's 5 plus 3 plus 2 is 10.
So it's your dex plus proficiency.
Plus the plus
Plus
2
2.
I gave you for the sword.
Got
So
it.
because your dex and
Okay.
proficiency just changed today, that's why all those numbers
Yeah.
are changing.
You haven't
So
had a
you
combat.
would not have been
So,
higher than 7
It's
before
because
today.
you just leveled up.
not that we
didn't.
wouldn't have completely forgotten and let you, suffer.
Right, continue
I
to
mean,
do- so
it's
erase
entirely
it.
possible.
And change it now, because you have that plus 2 rapier. So it should be, your rapier should be a plus 10 to hit.
Yeah.
Okay.
So fix that now.
So does that also? So the plus 2 rapier, I may have messed this up because I thought that it was a plus 2 to the damage.
It's plus 2 to both.
yeah.
Attack and damage.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Cool.
Okay. So,
Got that figured.
So, the key to the door, maybe?
Yeah.
Let's try it.
Let's
and she just
go.
clicks it in and it turns.
Oh my gosh.
yep.
By the way, this
And-
door was trapped, but it's okay because the trap was never fed. And she gestures to like the dead snake. Somebody.
Awesome.
I know it's one of those things that like you. I never really thought about it until this moment that if you rig a tomb with snakes, who feeds the snakes?
You mean snakes aren't eternal? Didn't think about that.
Only if they're related to you.
Shut up. Dragons aren't even snakes. That's like not the same thing.
Just saying. I was
Okay,
Why
so
don't
we,
you like go hang out with your ice snake?
so we open
Myself.
the
Okay.
door. What do we see?
All right. Yeah, you open the door, and what you see is that the rock walls kind of curve inward and down. It's kind of a proper cave look, and you enter in through there, and it's a larger cave that you're totally walking into. And I should probably start a screen recording for no reason
There's a map.
whatsoever.
And we're screen recording.
The music's getting a little tense.
We're fine.
the window needs to be bigger too.
Yes, it does. All right, I will make the
Do
window
everything
bigger.
all at once.
I will do a little boop.
We look great.
Boop. Okay, and yeah, you walk through this door, and somehow all single file down. Shadows leading, maybe? I don't know.
Sure.
Oh, there are death.
There's a dead body above you, and he's in iron.
How dead? Like how long has he been
He's
dead?
a skeleton.
Okay.
There is a pile of bones that I forgot to actually incorporate here, so it's like right here. And out of the bones comes a
Oh my God.
zombie beholder. Actually, just rises up out of the bones. And, it is this gaping, yawning maw and a dead eye, and it's like. And I'd like everyone to roll initiative. Hey,
Do it!
Oh my god.
Zombie.
Give me some other dice. I need other dice.
Yeah, here, seriously.
We're done.
Ready?
Yes.
wow, that happened. We're good at this, folks.
What did you roll?
A 3.
That was for Shadow, right?
I can roll for him. Can I just grab
you probably
one
do.
from each compartment? Is
Sure.
that enough?
And then you'll have a set. I always dig through to find a matching set, but
Forget it.
for one round of combat, I think you'll be okay. Just keep the bag over there for now, and then if you need to roll any like additional certain things, you can have it.
Okay. Thank you.
And it-
Should I roll for? I'll roll for
Garbage.
Craig and see how he
Yeah.
does. What's his initiative?
Probably like plus 18 or something ridiculous.
Wait. Oh. Okay, I'm sorry. Alright. So he's 13. And then when I add my initiative, what did I roll? A 2 or a 3?
Sure.
It was a 3? Alright, so then 6. 6 for Jaren,
13 for Shadow.
13 for Shadow.
Okay. What about you, ladies?
8.
12.
Alright, this is gonna
Okay.
be annoying.
So Shadow, Pearl, Renya,
awesome.
Jaren,
14.
14. Okay. This makes it real easy.
So wait, Norren got the highest?
Of you guys, yeah.
That was slick.
That's good.
That was a great way of asking where the beholder is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, it's a good thing we didn't use like a bunch of spell slots though.
Yeah, okay. 8.
Yeah. I only used half of them.
So Norren,
I have 2.
Pearl.
I used my free use of identify and then
Wait, did you get a 12 or a 13?
I got a 12.
Okay, so it goes Norren, Shadow, Pearl, Renya, Jaren. Okay. Norren, Shadow, Pearl.
I don't think I've ever fought a beholder before.
I haven't either. It's like very classic D&D, and I have never done it.
Zombie beholder, though. I wonder what the
Definitely.
difference is.
He is large and
I can use turn undead. Oh yes! That's the difference.
and it's just like
That's so
and
scary.
it's going to come to it's gonna yeah, you know what? I mean, sorry Craig, you're not even here and I'm attacking you. But you were going first. That's canon. Yeah, it's gonna come over and it's gonna try and bite.
Oh
him.
boy.
Okay.
Yum yum yum. You know, Rome, why not? When in Rome. Bite people. Guys. Wow. That's not a thing. 6.
You get to cleric.
Nope.
6 misses. Alright, and then what am I doing? Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Uh-oh.
6.
I
Okay.
figured out how many eyes
Yeah,
do
we're
things
all
to us.
logged in this
4.
one
Okay.
tunnel. in
And
all
then
areas.
what is this? That's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Why did
yeah.
2?
Alright, it's gonna. One of its eyes pops up and looks over Shadow down the hall towards
Everybody else.
towards Norren. Can you do a dexterity saving throw for me, please?
Who?
Norren.
Norren. Yeah.
He's good at those. It's like a plus a billion or something.
13.
13? Okay.
Why does he look so nervous? Remember, you can uncanny dodge.
6, 7, 8, 9.
Are you counting the damage, the number of dice you have to roll to get
Number
damage?
of dice 10.
9, 10.
Okay.
You uncanny dodge.
Yeah. How do I uncanny?
My lord, it's written there, dude.
This
It's just a reaction. You
beam
take
of
half.
light just fires out. It's this red. It's like, just picture Dalek. And it does. That's 10, 20, 32 damage.
Right. Well, I'm gonna uncanny dodge.
Take
Okay.
half of that.
So 16.
Yep. Oh, interesting. Okay, yeah, so you take 16 damage, and that is its turn,
That's a lot.
and
yeah,
you go.
He only has to hit one of us, like, basically twice.
Norren, it's your turn.
Hit one of his eyes. Each eye can have its own power.
So it's not like a spell.
Sorry, whose turn is it?
It's
Yours.
Not, it's,
Okay.
it's just
Shadows on
physical
deck.
attack.
So,
Okay.
the first thing I'm gonna do as
We need
a
to unclog
bonus
this hallway.
as a bonus action, I'm going to. Well, so can I move and then use a bonus action?
Yeah, movement, bonus action, action.
All right, so I'm gonna basically run over to like a square or two below Shadow.
Okay.
That's my first thing. That's just so my movement. And then I'm going to I'm gonna summon an ice serpent.
Great.
Okay. Should have seen that coming.
And I'm gonna be summoning him down like on the south side
Sure.
of the chamber. but
Yep.
within striking distance.
This is so cool.
All right.
So what does that look like? Give us some flavor.
Yeah, so I'm just like, and ice is just kind of coming out of my hands, and it coalesces into,
This massive
whatever,
serpent.
the gargantuan.
It's not that big.
That is gargantuan.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's that big?
Mm-hmm.
It's bigger than the beholder?
That's amazing.
Beholders are. This one is huge. So yeah, it's. Well,
Oh
no,
my-
this one's large.
Okay, so that was my
It should be large.
movement and bonus action. I can still attack, yes?
Oops.
Yeah.
That's supposed to be
Yeah.
as big as it is. So,
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, you go ahead.
Okay, so
Oh my gosh. There's no room for the rest
so
of the
much
party.
yeah, so I'm gonna
Yeah, I'm not scared anymore.
get into melee range
Okay.
of the beholder and
Sure.
and attack it with my rapier +2.
All right. Go ahead and roll for attack.
Okay, so
Just think like you're gonna have a hard time casting this thing in like rooms.
that'll be
Snake thing,
21.
you know? It's gonna be
Finding
limited.
places big
21?
enough that we can
That hits.
take it.
Okay,
Go ahead and roll damage.
That's
all right.
awesome.
And
You can do sneak attack because
Yeah, I
you
was-
have an enemy within 5 feet.
yeah, I was gonna say because I just
Yeah.
put a serpent there, so
That was a
That's
bonus
gonna be-
action.
Yeah.
sneak
That was a
attack.
bonus action to make a gargantuan ice
Right.
snake.
All right, so I have
It's like
1d8 for my normal damage plus 4d6.
Yep.
2, 3,
And then do you want to do. Well,
4,
I guess you'd actually have to have another bonus action.
and then it
to
would be
do
plus.
So you can't do the cold damage this turn.
Correct.
Yeah.
But so then that would be this plus 7.
Sure.
dice tray. Okay.
Okay. So 10,
What am I doing? I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm like so
15,
I know, I don't know what I'm gonna do either.
now to make this round be efficient.
22.
Okay.
22 damage.
22 equals. Yep. Oh no. That's. 8. Alright. That is him, and then Shadow.
No.
Oh, you want to do more?
Snake would be next.
Snake, yes. You're right.
The
He
snake.
immediately gets an action after summoning.
Yep.
The
He
snake
does.
the snake goes into the initiative directly
Right
after.
after.
Wow. I assumed it would have like.
Go ahead.
So I want to use the
bite?
multi-attack.
Yeah, go ahead and bite him.
So I'm just trying to understand your notation here.
Yeah.
It says +8 to attack, so I would just roll and then add 8.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay, so that would be 22.
Hits.
How do I calculate damage for that?
You're going to roll 46 plus
4d6 plus 4. Okay, so that would be 16.
Wow, nice.
16 damage. No, and it says multi-attack. How many attacks do I
You get that, and then you can do a constrict attack as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna... And I can do that with advantage since the bite landed.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all right,
Nice.
so... I'm gonna try that again. So that would be 23.
Hits.
Okay. 2d8 plus 4, right?
Yeah.
I'm so glad the snakes are on our side now.
What is the CR class of this?
The beholder.
10.
Challenge rating 5.
So that'd be
Minus 10 damage.
10 bludgeoning damage,
Oh.
and target is grappled with DC
Like, it won't
16.
work at all.
Okay. He's grappled. The snake is like coiling around him.
I'm sorry. I can't.
I mean, it
we
makes
can make
sense because
like afraid.
No, it instantly destroys the whole creature. So of course it's not going to work. It's for like zombies and crap. That makes sense. Like it's for little skeletons. It's like for a horde of like a skeleton army. I have a CR unit.
Okay. So that's him, and then Shadow's turn. Pearl's on deck.
I'm just
Yeah.
mad that I was so dumb and got
Shadow's gonna
Aww.
jump into attack range, like melee range.
Okay.
He's going to stunning strike with his
Just speak with it.
Okay.
with his sable staff.
Go ahead and roll the attack for the Sable Staff, and then determine whether or not you want to do the Stunning Strike after you've seen whether or not you land it.
Okay. Oh, okay. I see. 14.
14 does not hit, actually.
Okay, great. I know he has extra attack. Does that mean does the first one have to be successful?
No, it does not. He gets to attack again.
Okay, let's attack again.
Go for it.
Hopefully, it'll be more successful.
Good.
Oh my god!
What?
That's a 13 this time.
Oh, well, yeah.
We know the answer to that.
You want to spend a key point and do Flurry of Blows, or you just want to call it?
No, let's do that. Let's spend it. Let's do flurry of blows.
All right. Spend a key point.
Yeah, so that's
Now you-
1 key point. Take the action turn. 2 unarmed strikes
Yep.
as a bonus action.
So you're like kicking it in the face.
Okay. And so how do I roll for? What are the unarmed strikes damage?
Yeah, I'd have to look that up.
Claws? Or okay, unarmed or claws?
I
I've
mean,
got both here. I think.
yeah, either or is kind of. I mean, I would probably do unarmed because at this point he's probably doing a D8 worth of damage. 5e.
So do I still roll? Or no?
Go ahead and roll to see if you attack. See if you hit. Yeah.
Okay.
8th level.
Okay.
Martial arts die is 1d6.
So it's a 19 attack roll,
Uh-huh.
and then a d6.
Yep. You do 1d6. Probably
Um,
more than that. Sorry,
Plus a
Craig.
4, 7.
Okay. 7
He
damage.
has a plus 4 to his damage.
What was the attack that you landed? Like, what was the number that you rolled? I wasn't paying attention. Like a dirty 20?
It was a 19.
19, yeah, okay. That hits, yeah. So then minus 7. All right.
Okay.
And then it's Pearl's turn.
Before we do that, so quick question: when I did a dexterity saving throw after being attacked by that red beam,
The ray, yeah.
I succeeded and took half damage. But I just
You
realized
didn't
that.
succeed.
You uncanny dodged, which is what had you take half.
Okay.
But you
Yeah.
didn't succeed.
You barely missed. I was
it,
floored
got
that
it,
you
got it.
didn't
Yeah.
succeed.
Okay. Got it.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Okay.
Well, so what's interesting is I do have this evasion, which says when a dexterity saving throw is called for, you take half damage on fails. So I'm not sure how that would work. If I were to evade and also uncanny dodge, does that mean that I take half
So
of that
uncanny
damage?
dodge is something you have to announce, and you can only do once per round as a reaction. So your
Okay.
reaction has been used, and if he was able to move and move out, then you wouldn't be able to use your reaction to say attack him again. But like yes, you could stack those effects if you were being attacked by a disintegration ray and didn't want to die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So just for future reference.
Yeah, we're not going to retcon it,
Got
but for future reference.
Got
Okay. Disintegrate. It happens. Okay.
Pearl's turn.
Yeah, all right.
Do your thing.
And he's on deck.
My normal thing. I'm gonna do 2 Eldritch Blasts and then send in Poe. So I got a 17 plus
Hits.
10. Okay, and then an 8 plus 10.
18.
Hits.
Okay, so they both hit.
27 and 18. Nice opening fray. Ooh, and a 10.
Okay, 10. So 15
And 10.
and 10.
What is it?
Yeah, 25. 25 Eldritch Blast damage.
She's all the way over there.
Is that what you're pointing at?
Yeah.
She's threading the needle, okay?
Is that what's happening there? I
Yes.
think she just hit all three.
Yeah, no, I can move forward.
This is a good 10 feet up. She's above your heads. It's fine.
Yeah.
I'm
on my room.
I'm sorry, how much damage?
That was 25 damage
Total. Okay.
We're so good at fighting monsters.
And then I'm gonna send
Yes.
Poe off my shoulder to go fly in and harass its main eye.
Okay.
Poe got a 19 on the die.
Nice,
That hits.
Pearl. Or
Okay.
Poe.
So, and the beholder needs to make a con save.
Alright. Oh, Poe. You can't be hiding back there. Poe!
Where'd you go?
Going? Buddy, get out of there! Oops. Con save.
Yeah. That was a
Okay.
good turn for Poe.
14.
14. Okay, well then it only takes half poison damage, so it takes 6 piercing damage from Poe. And then
It doesn't take any poison damage, I'm sorry.
Makes sense.
fine. And then half of
It's already dead.
Oh wait. No, it took so it took the 6 piercing damage, but I don't roll the poison damage.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, my turn.
Yeah.
All right, I'm
Then
going
then
to.
Jaren.
I think if I counted right, I can. If I counted correctly, I can get to the square right above the beholder
Okay.
using my full 35 movement. Can I go north of the beholder?
Yeah.
Great. Okay, I'm going to cast Spirit Guardians, which is going to get the beholder in this little radius, and then I can anyone within like line of sight who I don't want to get hurt doesn't get hurt.
I don't have your spirit guardians.
Well,
really.
Spirit Guardians is different than the spiritual weapon.
It is, but can we pretend? That
I mean, it doesn't count on him. It's just me. I think we can just know that if, as long as I'm within 15 feet of him, he's being affected by this. I don't think you need a token
All
for
right.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so she, takes hold her holy symbol, casts it out, and the light radiates from it and turns into like these little like firefly type things that are swirling around her.
Mm-hmm.
And they're attacking him. So he needs to make a wisdom saving throw. And is he evil?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. That just means he takes more damage
Alrighty.
because of the radiance.
He looks very evil.
Yeah.
What was it? The saving throw for what? Wisdom?
16.
It's a wisdom saving throw. I got a 17.
Oh, dang it. Okay, well, so he's only gonna take half damage. I need a. Can I have a D8? I gave Caleb my dice.
Do you want?
Rachel's gonna give me a D8, yeah. 8. 13. Wow, that was such a bad roll. 13. So half of 13.
6.
Yeah, that's a
6
lot of
damage.
force. Yeah. Okay, and then bonus action. I'm gonna cast. Never mind. I'm not gonna. That's it. Never mind.
All
I don't
right.
think he's that hurt yet. It's okay.
So yeah, it is Jaren's turn.
Awesome.
Zombie on deck.
I'd like to attack with Eldritch Blast.
All right. You want to move into this room at all or no?
Yeah, can I like move off and like down a little bit? I still want an open shot, but I want to go like,
Yeah,
next
yeah.
to it. You know?
There you go.
Eldritch Blast.
Okay.
Okay. Do I have to roll 2? No, this is, I don't know, it's not the first time I've done it, but if it's 2 beams, do I have to roll 2
2 attacks. Yeah.
attacks? Okay.
Don't forget to add your spell attack modifier.
Yeah. Wow. Not enjoying the math. 26
To hit.
for one.
Yes. Yes.
And then the other one is, what's
15?
15?
Oh, 17?
Or no, 17 plus 7.
Just trying to get over a 15.
Yeah, it would be 24.
Okay, then 24. That
Okay.
hits, right? Okay, so then that's 2 D10.
Yep.
Are you joking?
Yeah, wow.
Yeah, wow.
Yeah,
That's
wow.
really impressive.
Here, I'm gonna-
They're both ones. They're both ones.
It's 2
Can you
damage.
believe that?
He's
I
like
can.
actually
At this
feeling
point, I
the
can.
curse of his family right now.
It's because Alex is sitting.
All my
next to you.
confidence has
You're
been
right.
taken away from me.
Alex has imbued you with his dice curse, and now
Yeah.
he's rolling well.
Yep.
All that patting he was doing in the first episode was actually just
Yep.
curse transfer.
Okay.
Yeah, I think. Let's. Yeah, I mean, the only thing I could.
Bonus action.
I could inspire. Why don't I do that?
Norren's about to be at the top of the round again.
Yeah, why don't I inspire Norren?
Okay.
Norren, you ugly man. Elf. You're not a man, you're an elf.
Man, no.
I'm really ticked off at you for so many reasons. Continually, but I hope and I know that you will swiftly destroy this ugly creature who is not quite as ugly as you are.
That was the most aggressive.
So does he roll this and take it away from his attack?
That was an encouragement.
Yeah, no,
He
I
knows.
definitely felt that was like manly bonding time.
Yeah.
Oh,
For
okay.
him, that was meaningful. I
Yeah.
Wow.
We connected
Yeah.
I
spiritually.
hate
Yeah. Jeez, old Pete. Well. Luckily, the beholder is immune to toxicity. And we're going to go ahead and call it there, folks. Tune in next time to see how or if they dismantle this dead creature.
Thanks for watching this episode of Ember Fables, a production of Markley Bros Entertainment. If you're watching the show, please give the video a like, subscribe to our channel, and let us know what you think in the comments below. This really helps our show reach more people and makes a huge difference in the long-term sustainability of our production. If you prefer to listen to the game, you can find all of our episodes in podcast form at emberfables.com, on Apple Podcasts, or wherever you find your podcasts. And finally, this show would not be possible without our community of Embers and the generous support of our patrons, who love what we create and financially contribute to supporting the show. To learn more and to join our community, check out the links in the video description below. God bless and have a great day.